Video. This is Doug, and there's a buddy, and they are part of the Vanner family, and we're going to tour their rig. First, let's get the make, model, year, name of the rig. Let's do all that.
It has no name, but it's
okay.
a 94 Chevy G30. It's a 1-ton, and I spent $400 for it a little over 3 years ago.
Nice.
Low dollar, low budget, and I've done nothing to it.
Wow.
You know, some might have seen it at last year's RTR. It had a different color then. It had a black top and a weird funky looking paint job on it, like camouflage. It was camouflage, but it wasn't camouflage. It was just weird. It had like a tree motif in the side and that. So I did some work on the roof this summer, so it quit leaking, and I figured I'd throw a paint job on it. The paint job cost me $20, and that includes the brush and the roller.
Nice. So you went with tan.
Yeah, I thought it would be a lot lighter, but it turned out darker than I wanted, so hopefully being house paint, it'll fade out a little bit.
Right. All right. Well, do you mind showing us inside?
Sure. Watch the step, it's a little tall, but it's rustic.
Rustic.
Yeah, I wasn't sure I would get the roof sealed up so it would quit leaking, so I delayed on doing any interior work.
Got it.
And when I'm 6'3" on a good day, and I've got plenty of clearance.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is really nice.
That is nice. And you've got your boots on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. So it all came like this?
Yes.
The shelves, everything?
Shelves were up there.
The platform for the bed?
The only thing I add, no, the platform came out of my minivan.
Oh, okay.
I had the bed and the platform all in my 96 Dodge Caravan.
Oh, nice.
And then I added this shelf here as a collect-all type
gotcha.
Nightstand, but it sort of collects things as they go along.
Gotcha. So obviously it's not camouflage, so we see your toilet.
Yep. Oops, sorry.
No, you're fine. It's usually I have to try and find the toilet, but yeah, it's good to have it accessible. But some people like to put a cover over it. So
yeah,
you have the porta potty kind.
Yeah.
How do you like it?
Cassette. They are almost more work than they are good compared to the old quick bucket method. Then you're done. I mean, I don't spend all my days sitting on the toilet.
Right.
If I do that, I need to get out of the van. So it's almost more hassle than you're carrying around the bottom part and trying to get rid of it.
Right. I started with that exact same one, and that was the reason I went to the bucket.
Yeah. It came with one vinyl seat. It was all beat up, and that did not have a passenger seat. And at the last year's van, or the RTR, on the way to the first meeting with Bob, these seats were sitting there and they said free.
So you got the seats at last year's RTR free pile?
No, it wasn't at the free pile. It was just on the way to it. It was in front of a guy's van, and he said, "Oh, free on it." And I asked him about it. He says, "Yeah, you can take them. If you don't come back and get them in 2 hours, I'll put the sign back up."
Wow.
And I brought them here and had them installed in about 15 minutes. They bolt right in.
Nice. So they fit the exact same holes? You didn't have to make new holes?
Nope, no new holes or anything.
Perfect.
Working on the interior is my next project for this coming summer. And
right.
Make it look more pretty it up a little bit. Working on upgrading some wiring and that for the lights and that right now. You've got to get all the wiring done before you can do any of the interior stuff. That way you can hide it.
Right. So can you tell us about your power?
I've run off the, it has a Group 24 deep cycle battery, not a real big one.
Is that it behind the driver's seat?
I have it sitting for right now.
Okay.
I've got an upgraded battery box. Someone gifted to me also.
Oh, nice.
And then it charges off of the alternator. And now I was gifted this summer from Bob Wells. Sent me a 100-watt suitcase solar system.
Nice.
To try out. And that after then he'd do a review on it at this RTR, but he's a little behind, so.
No, it's fine. That's great.
It'll get done eventually. So it's running on the solar, and then the alternator goes back and forth. And I have no problems with it. I'm upgraded to the LED lights.
Okay. And that's nice. This here?
That's one, and then I've got a few more that are smaller. They're hard to see where they're at, but they're flat and they're round, which is really nice.
Okay.
Rather than these, but makes it really super bright.
Yeah.
And I have plenty of power at night. Charge all my phone, everything else.
Right.
I've got new outlets I'm putting in. Picked up.
Oh, nice.
In town here, so new USB 2.1s. Mm-hmm. Adding that on and working on all that as we're going along. And
just kind of tinkering.
Yeah, another free item on there is can't beat a
you got a nice whole roll. That's like a brand new roll.
Just about.
Wow. They didn't use
said
much.
He took about 3 feet off of it and didn't need the rest, and it was at the free pile.
Wow.
I caught him before he on the way to the free pile.
Oh, good. You lucked out.
Yeah. So I got that to work on, and how many other people have a 6-foot steps ladder in their van?
Right. I was looking at that. I did not realize that was a ladder until I moved over to look at the. Yeah, you got plenty of room.
I'm fabulous doing the packing.
Yeah, you pack it tight and
I pack everything tight in and try to get the most amount of room as I can.
Right. Now, your bed you said you had in your minivan.
Yes.
So, can you tell us the dimensions of it or the size?
It's twin size bed.
Oh, it's just a regular twin.
Standard twin size bed.
And the mattress is a standard spring mattress, or is it foam?
It's a spring mattress.
Oh, nice.
It's a back saver mattress.
Yeah.
It's more expensive because I have a bad back. And,
right.
I tell everybody the number one thing you need in your van is a good bed.
Everything else same thing.
Can wait.
You can the other exactly. The other stuff you can pull out of bins and boxes for a while.
If you're waking up in the morning and your back's hurting you bad, the only thing to relieve that back is the bed that made it hurt.
Right. You're right about that.
Just slid right in. I did. Actually, I've elevated it a little bit because I had a generator that I needed to fit under the bed, also a gas generator, and it was too short, so I've had to extend it up a couple inches.
Okay, and that's because you carry tools, and you helped build the stage here at RTR, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it was built somewhere else and then reassembled.
We did it in La Posa South.
Okay.
LTVA.
Gotcha.
If we did all the. Put it all together, made it pieces on there, modular, so we can assemble it here on site, take it apart, and use it again next year and move it wherever it needs to go to.
Oh, that's perfect. Now back here, your storage, this is all your clothing and bedding, some bedding stuff back there?
Clothing stuff mainly up top here.
Okay.
Was on a shelf. I put this wood on it just to help hold it in a little better, but this is primarily where my clothing and that. Right now, everything under the bed. It's stuff that I don't use very often.
Right.
And if I'm not going to use it in 6 months or a year, I don't really need to be hauling it.
Exactly. You are so much like me.
Just that. Keep giving stuff away. I've given away a lot of stuff over the years traveling. If somebody comes and they need something and I have it, I'll give it to them.
Oh, yeah.
Give away everything freely, and stuff comes back at least twice over.
And do you find that in the community, don't you?
Oh, big time.
It just comes back to you.
Big time.
And if it's something I ended up giving away, like you said, you end up finding it again in a free pile, or somebody else is giving it away, and you're like, oh, yeah, I had one of those. Yeah, I'll take it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It goes a lot with your attitude.
Yeah, I think so, too.
I got a brand new radiator off of Craigslist for $25.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Traveling back to Illinois this summer, just outside of Kingman, I went through a swarm of honeybees, coated the windshield.
Wow.
I had pulled over at the next exit, get everything to clean it out. Time I got around the front, the water's just pouring out of the radiator area.
Oh, no.
No. Drain plug blew out.
Oh, wow.
I was lucky enough I had enough stuff on board to make it, jury rig it together to get me back to Kingman to the radiator shop. Gentleman said the way I fixed it, it'll last forever. But it's the whole, if it wasn't for the bees hitting them, it happened to pull over at the next exit. The next exit past that is 20 miles away.
So it was a blessing that the bees bombarded you.
I'd have been broke down alongside the road.
Oh, okay.
So everybody will look at it, some will look at it as, oh yeah, double bad luck. Run through the bees, radiator blew out. I look at it as, no, the bees were there.
The bees saved you.
To stop me.
Yeah.
So I didn't go further down the road, or I'd been trying to limp down the highway, 20 miles. Because I ended up along the road there at where I pulled off at, abandoned gas station, and I had to pull the radiator completely out of it.
Wow.
Alongside the road, I did a roadside complete repair job on it.
Wow.
And it just worked out.
Well, I'm so glad the bees did that.
Yeah.
They were looking out for you. That was nature helping you.
Exactly. A lot of good stuff. It's how you look at it.
Oh, yeah. The karma comes either way, either the positive or the negative. And like you said, it's all about your attitude. And you give so much to people over this 3 years it's coming back to you. And that was good karma.
Yeah. Grand total I've got coming up on 5 years.
Oh, 5.
5
Wow.
on the road. I started for a year and a half in a 96 Dodge Caravan.
Oh, right.
So
Okay.
I believe when you were starting out, I sent you some pictures and
I remember
some
that.
information on that on what I did in my Caravan.
I remember
think
that.
you used some of it, so I've been indirectly helping you out along the way.
Yes, you have.
And I know I give you the suggestion for that water pump also for the. It seems to work for you.
Yeah, I love my foot pump.
Yeah.
All right, so so for your water though, it looks like you're not using a pump.
No, I'm not.
You're just.
I've been using these
water brick or
water
cube.
Water
Okay.
brick, I think they're called. Yeah, they're the water brick.
But that's cool.
It does. I've got those in the back. I have a. Now there's easier to tell like through the back because everything's all.
Okay.
Cluttered up
The
here.
hidden storage.
Yeah, the hidden storage under everything.
Oh yeah, you got plenty of fresh.
I've got the, this is the 6-gallon from Walmart. Now this is a 4-gallon backpack sprayer. Everybody uses the pump sprayer.
Right.
Well, 2 gallons is not enough.
No.
I'm a big guy, got bigger body.
Yeah.
So I use that and I fill that up and I modified it where I put a valve stem on top.
Oh, neat.
So I take my tire pump and plug it into it. There you know, pump. I don't have to pump. You just let it in, add pressure to the tank, and then spray away and take your shower hands-free without pumping.
Now, a question a lot of people want to know is how do people keep warm and how to keep cool? So what do you do?
Cool, and you're just stuck with whatever the outdoor temperature is. I don't have the roof vent in it yet.
Okay.
Or anything like that.
Right.
Eventually, that's coming down the road. It's not a priority at the moment.
But do you follow the weather and kind of stay in the coolest places?
Yeah, the weather. This summer, I was back in Chicago area, back home, and that humidity.
Yeah, the humidity.
Was just rough. You just put up with it and lay with it.
Yeah. Same thing in Virginia.
The fans
so
I have.
Oh, I see. You have some fans.
Actually, from Walmart. It's like $15. I have 2 of them. It has comes with a AC adapter.
Right.
Plug in the wall, and also takes 8 D batteries.
I have the exact same thing.
I cut the end off and wired it in for. It runs off the battery. I have another one up here. Okay. So I can actually put one in the back window, blowing out, and this one blowing across.
So you have a cross breeze.
Cross breeze.
Perfect.
Wonderful.
One in the back, one in the front, and have it blow right across your body as you lay on the bed.
More wiring stuff I'm working on that gotta have.
Yeah,
here.
I find that the rigs are never done. We always tinkering and updating and changing. Do you find that?
Yeah,
it's always a little project going
who knows
on.
What version I'm on?
Exactly.
99.
Exactly. I said the same thing. Yeah.
I came with the 2-burner stove. That gave me problems.
Okay.
On my way right before Christmas, had a gas leak out the valves, which I had been working on it, keeping it going, and that came from the free pile.
Oh, nice. The one burner.
This is Bob Will's old.
Oh, was
burner.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, so he's upgraded.
Yeah, he upgraded something else, and I grabbed what he had.
And you've got nice storage for the green canisters.
Yeah,
I'm always moving mine. I have no idea where to put them. Oh, you refill?
Yeah.
Off the 20?
Yes.
So what do you do for food, cold food storage?
I have the, you gotta have the old
this
retro
is a retro cooler.
Yeah, it's an actual one from...
And that's metal.
That's a metal one, yeah.
Nice.
That's a metal, so I got my... But I don't really keep a lot of cold food.
Right.
So that will keep ice in it, because I put blankets over. I can get a 20-pound bag of ice will get me almost 5 days.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, reflective, because I'm going to make a coat for it and a nice thing, and that should maybe get it up to around 7.
Yeah.
You know, keep it out of the direct sunlight.
Exactly.
Is the biggest key.
Yeah.
You know, my dry storage for food had an extra drawer that fell apart, so that needs some work.
Okay, I see here the top drawer.
I want to make a bigger cabinet area right here, but haven't got to. I'll work on the interior, which...
Perfect. And that's something you can take your time and do it exactly the way you want.
Yeah. I'm not the most handiest with woodworking anymore. I used to know how to do it, but I've had a brain injury and stuff, and I know how to do it till you get ready to do it.
Right.
And then I forget how to do it halfway through. And
so it's maybe you have to write some directions to yourself, or maybe record.
Just how to actually do it. You know, I used to, mechanic wise, I could do everything. Now I get in the middle of a job and it just.
So is it like a TBI or something?
Yeah, it's TBI. Yeah.
So
high speed, a motorcycle, and a tree.
Yeah. That'll do it.
Yep.
So then are you, if you don't want to disclose, that's fine, but your income, is it disability or is it retirement?
It's disability. Okay. I've had, part of that accident also has, I've had, I believe it's 22 surgeries over the years, so it's back, knees. Yeah, so but just happy to be here.
Yeah, definitely. And we're happy to have you here.
Yeah, so it's disability-wise, it's mental health stuff also that goes
Right.
along with all that.
Oh, yeah.
Depression and that.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
It's just all, I don't disclose why. I mean, I left for bad reasons
Yeah.
to, when I hit the road, go find someplace to die.
Oh.
And 1 mile out of town, I found happiness
Perfect.
and joy. And,
I'm so happy.
It's amazing. The people I've met along my travels, it's just, like I said, I found happiness along the way.
I love
Don't
that.
know where.
Doug?
I also look for my, some people use reflectix. I've gotten, over the years, ingenious, like an airplane window. You just slide it.
Oh, nice.
Slide it over
Yeah.
and back and forth, so it's complete blackout.
Yeah.
I can have all my lights on inside the van here.
And what is that you're using?
This is got the material right here. You get it from the Dollar Tree.
Oh, it's like the foam board stuff, like
It's
poster
your-
board foam.
It's your foam board with the paper lining.
Ah.
They have the white and the black.
Yeah, I see that all the time
So
in the,
for the-
office section.
Yep. So for the winter time, you want to absorb heat. I put the black panels on, so
Got
in the
it.
morning it warms it up. And I also have the white ones here, stored and ready to go.
Nice.
And then I can put the white ones on.
So you rotate out.
Rotated out by the seasons.
Pretty
I have
ingenious.
one for every window, like I have the white ones here
Yep.
for right now. And just rotate it in, rotate it out, and that's
Yeah.
been my one. Like I have them. Doesn't take as long now to cut them to fit as it did in the beginning.
Right.
Because I make them all the time, and
Right.
they last quite a while.
That's and for $1.
Yeah, for $1, like I said, if you don't want the sun out, it just it's.
And I love how you use the little
it
tape and made a
slides.
tab.
Yeah, because when you slide it back, it has to.
It's not in the
A
way.
regular knob would be in the way.
No handle in the way,
So
exactly.
it's just ingenuity, I guess. And with it all black, I did put the white on the inside here.
Gotcha.
It lightens it up because otherwise it's a cave.
Yeah.
But it's also good that way in the middle of the day I can darken it up with all my curtains and everything out, and it's dark in here.
Right.
You have to turn the light on to see.
Right. That's nice.
It helps keep the light from going out at night.
And coming
You
in.
can make it like a cave in the daytime to sleep. That's
It's perfect.
nice.
Perfect for nap times.
Yeah, I'm good at making stuff like a cave.
Yeah. It's nice though. Well, I love what you've done with it. I can't wait to see the updated version. So next year, RTR, we're gonna have a whole new vehicle.
Whole new
we gotta.
interior.
We'll have to do a whole new
Yeah.
van tour because it'll be completely different. And then people can watch both videos and see what you've done.
Exactly where it can go. Where a disabled guy with a brain injury can turn a van from one thing to another.
And that's what I'm saying. We pretty much people think they can't do it, but anyone can do this.
Yeah, everybody gets. I have to make this big elaborate build up.
Yep.
No, you get a mattress or something to sleep on, a single burner stove, a cooler, a couple gallons of water. Hit the road.
Exactly.
Building it before you hit the road, you have no clue
Right.
what you need in the van.
Right.
Live in it for a month or 2 months and really figure out, wow, this is work here, this is work there. So I've talked to people that do this great big build ahead of time.
Right.
They hit the road and they're tearing it apart because what they thought they needed,
Right.
they don't need.
Right.
It's like, wow, I needed this, made this huge kitchen thing with, double sinks and everything. It's like, I use the sink once a day.
Right.
It's like, yeah, it's like
Right.
all that room it took up that they're
Exactly.
tearing it out and getting rid of it.
And that's money.
Yeah, it's
Down the
all
drain.
money. Me, I'd rather put the money in the gas tank, go down the road,
Exactly.
and see something else than making it all pretty in here.
You're right.
But I need a female's touch, obviously, but
No, you don't. You make it home for you.
Exactly.
It's for you. You and the buddy.
yeah, I keep telling her. Buddy's got an ad out now. Buddy's looking for a mom.
Oh, Buddy's looking for a mom. Okay, guys,
Buddy-
you heard it here first. Buddy's looking for a mom.
Yeah, Buddy needs a mom. And,
Buddy?
I come along with
You want a mommy?
Bud.
You want a van mom? He's so sweet. He's the greatest dog.
He's a former
He's so
Vegas
chill.
street dog.
Oh, you found him on the street.
No, I got him from the Animal Foundation in North Las Vegas,
Oh.
and the only record they had on him was the dog catcher tried 5 months trying to catch this little quick butt. He's sneaky. He used to be a lot faster,
Yeah.
and he's very street smart.
Okay. And how old is he?
Now he's closer to 10.
Okay.
They said he was 7 when I got him, and now next month is when I was here in Quartzsite.
Oh.
When a friend sent me an email with Buddy's picture on it, and I think that was at 1 in the morning. 7 o'clock the next day, I was in North Las Vegas at the Animal Foundation ready to get him.
Aww.
And it was the best thing ever.
I love that.
Best. He's, for camp somewhere, he won't go in the camp, do his business. You have to take him outside of camp. No, he's got no problem backing up to the neighbors, bush or tree or by the tent.
Yeah.
Squatting down, but he won't make a mess in the camp at all.
In your home area.
I was sick one day. After about almost 16 hours, I realized, I didn't let Buddy out yet. Never made a mess in the van. He just sits there and watches me.
He knew, he could feel it.
I've fallen asleep in a chair, and people around me says, now as you're falling asleep, nodding off, when you're out, Buddy stood up on my lap and just did the scan and like he was guarding, stay away. Somebody came by me, he started growling and stuff. I've never taught him to do that. He does it all on his own. He
picked it up from you. He's a self-built therapy dog.
Yeah, he walks off leash right next to my side like you on a leash.
That's perfect.
We critique so he walks next to me instead of behind me, but he came out of the box like this.
Aww.
He's my $14 service dog.
You knew your papa needed you, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I suffer from depression and that. Like I said, the reason I left on the road, and with Buddy, we gotten so that I can't go out and do anything dumb.
Yeah.
Because then he'd be stuck
right
all by himself.
That's true.
So he saved me and I saved him.
That's perfect.
I think he saves me more than I saved him, though.
Aww.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Doug, so much.
Definitely.
It was great talking to you. I can't wait to see the improvements